Labour MP for Brent Central, Dawn Butler, joining us from our Westminster studio. Your responsibility as well, Ms Butler.
Yeah, it is, and it's cool. I accept that responsibility. I'm glad I nominated Jeremy. I think it was our duty as MPs to make sure that we had as many different people on the list as possible so that we could have the widest possible debate in the party.
You'd like him to win?
I don't think that Jeremy will win. I nominated Jeremy.
That wasn't my question, with respect.
Yes, but I'm answering.
No, you're not.
So
my question is, do you want him to win?
Yeah, and I'm going to answer you, Kay. Just calm down. So what I'm saying is, I nominated Jeremy. I'm happy that I nominated him. I don't think he will win. The person that I'd like to win would be Andy.
Do you want him to win?
I'd like Andy Burnham to win, because I think Andy is the leader that we need to take the party forward and to actually unite the party. So I'd like Andy Burnham to win.
So what was the point in voting for Jeremy Corbyn to be on the ballot paper in the first place?
Because, as I said right at the beginning, it was our responsibilities as MPs to make sure we had the widest possible debate as possible. It was only MPs that were nominating the candidates. So it was up to MPs to say, okay, these are the people that we have to choose from as a party. And I think it's important. Jeremy has an important role to play within the Labour Party to make sure that we define who we are. And Jeremy has a pivotal role in that. And he is doing an amazing job in making sure that we have a debate covering all aspects of the Labour Party. And what he's doing is he's making sure that we don't forget our past as a Labour Party, but we redefine and make sure we secure our brand, if you like, as a party. And I respect Jeremy 100%.
What's the point of putting somebody on the ballot paper if you don't want them to win?
Oh, should I repeat myself? Okay, so what I'm saying is that it was our responsibilities as MPs to make sure that we had as many people as possible. We could have just nominated 2 people and had a debate amongst 2 people. That wouldn't have taken into the spectrum of our party. And it's great, and it's important that Jeremy's on the list so that we have a widest possible debate. So it's good that I mean, I don't know, you say that politicians don't answer the question. I've answered it 3 times, and then you're asking me the same question again. It's important. I'm pleased. I don't regret nominating Jeremy. If he wins, I'm sure that he will make sure that we mould the party in terms of where we are, and then I'm sure he'll do what's right. That's Jeremy. Jeremy is cool. Jeremy's a cool guy, and he knows what he's doing, and he knows what he's saying. He wants to be on the Foreign Select Committee. That's where his heart lies. That's what he really wants to do, and I think he's got an important role to play in that as well.
Tony Blair doesn't agree, and neither, it would seem, does Yvette Cooper, who says that she wouldn't be in her shadow cabinet.
Okay, well, that's Tony Blair and Yvette Cooper, but Andy says that Jeremy would be welcome in his shadow cabinet.
No, he didn't. He said he would certainly not have him as shadow chancellor.
But he said, Andy Burnham said that he would have Jeremy in his shadow cabinet. Don't tell me that he didn't say it, because he did. What's wrong with you?
He said on the telly. He said on the telly on Sunday.
Dawn Butler is a Labour MP. She introduced Jeremy Corbyn's speech this morning. Welcome to PM.
Hi.
On the Financial Times website this afternoon, its headline was, Corbyn channels Trump with launch of populist campaign. Would you dispute any of that?
Absolutely. I'm not quite sure. Trust the paper to come up with that kind of headline after such an amazing speech.
Will overturn that system.
Okay, so I'm trying to explain about systems that are rigged. One of them they're trying to rig is this general election, and it's our democracy. Do you not agree that they're trying to change the way our country operates in terms of democracy and trying to rig the system, or do you not agree with that? Because what I'm trying to explain to you, and I'm sorry if I'm not making myself clear, but what I'm trying to say to you, for instance, when David Cameron said he wanted to change the number of MPs from 650 to 600, was trying to rig our democracy, was trying to rig the system.
So how many MPs will there be once Labour?
Theresa May is trying to rig this election. Is Theresa May trying to rig democracy in our country?
Forgive me, I'm looking for more detail than saying you'll make things fairer.
Yeah, well, you're talking about how Jeremy will overturn a rigged system, and
yes.
What I'm trying to explain to you is how the Conservative Party and how Theresa May's government operates in terms of rigging the system. And one example of Theresa May trying to rig the system is her calling this election. Because what Theresa May has clearly said
I'm
is
very
that
sorry,
the
Don Butler. I'm
opposition...
very sorry. You've asked me to talk about your policies, and I'm very happy to do that, which is really what I'm asking you. Time and again, it was the rigged system.
Yeah, and I'm trying to explain to you about...
You tell me what's wrong with the Conservatives. I'm saying, how will Labour, to use Jeremy Corbyn's phrase in his speech, how will Labour overturn the rigged system? People are looking for detail.
When David Cameron said he wanted to change the number of MPs from 600...
Who gets into power?
Get more money for your car by selling it to Evans Halshaw. We guarantee the best quote. Visit evanshalshaw.com and sell your car now.
I hope the honourable member begins to understand what it's like to wait for social care, stuck in a hospital bed, or other people having to give up their work to care for them.
In yesterday's video, I discussed how I think having strong principles is essential to being a strong leader. But another aspect of being a strong leader is having passion and having a willingness to call out your peers who may not be on the correct side of issues. And that brings me to Jeremy Corbyn. So this week, the UK is...
Over 6 billion... Over 6 billion will have been cut from social care budgets by next March. I hope the honourable member begins to understand what it's like to wait for social care, stuck in a hospital bed, or other people having to give up their work to care for them. The uncaring, uncouth attitude of certain members of...